Curriculum in the Philippine settings.
According to Gary B. White, PASMEP, Education 1992, curriculum is not just a concept, it is a social construction. It involves a content which is determined and presented in a manner which reflects historical circumstances. Since the curriculum is the core of educational efforts, it requires wide range of reflection and thinking about the complex, interrelated and interacting phenomena that it involves. We all know that education in the Philippines has undergone several stages of development, and also curriculum development in the Philippines has been very active and intensified. Are you aware of the nature of the school curriculum in the Philippines? Do you know the recent ideas and innovative dimensions in curriculum to give solutions to the needs and problems of our educational system? 1. What do you mean by curriculum? Are there materials available in designing a curriculum?
Curriculum, a set of subjects approved by the government being taught in the schools. A program that has content of equipping the learners to be literate, gain knowledge, discover new things and engage oneself in teaching learning process. It is a set of materials to be performed in different activities with the guidance of a teacher, which results to achieve set of objectives which meet the needs of a diverse learners.
2. What are the 3 types of curriculum used in the Philippines?
3 types using in the Philippines. 1. National Elementary School Curriculum, NESC 1983-2002. 2. Basic Education Curriculum 2002. 3. K-12 Curriculum Program.
3. What is the National Elementary School Curriculum and what was its emphasis?
National Elementary School Curriculum, NESC 1983-2002. The first research-based curriculum in the country, which is the development of minimum learning competencies, MLC. The emphasis is the mastery of learning and competencies among learners. It focuses on the learning process and outcome-oriented. The 3 rupees is the core learning, reading, writing and arithmetic.
4. Kindly give some of the strengths and weaknesses of the NESC curriculum.
Strength of National Elementary School Curriculum, NESC 1983-2002. 1. The mastery of learning was emphasized. 2. A great means in molding children to be more humane, become a good citizen and productive agent for growth of our economy, social and cultural development. 3. It developed children become more self-reliant, God-fearing, creative, versatile and productive individual. Weakness of National Elementary School Curriculum, NESC 1983-2002. 1. Too many subjects, poor content which results to poor performance of students. 2. The teachers are overwhelmed by many subjects to be taught in a day, which results to poor preparation and outcome. 3. Too many subjects, poor content which results to poor performance of students. 4. The teachers are overwhelmed by many subjects to be taught in a day, which results to poor preparation and outcome.
5. What about the Basic Education Curriculum or the BEC? Could you give some of the salient features of this curriculum? What are its emphasis?
Basic Education Curriculum. The BEC focuses on the basics of reading, writing, arithmetic, science and patriotism. Values is integral to all the subject areas. Students can then be ready for lifelong learning. It is a spiral progression, contextualization, and enhancement, which help the curriculum more relevant to the learners.
6. Could you cite some of the strengths and weaknesses of the BEC curriculum?
The strength of BEC. 1. The BEC decongests the overcrowded curriculum. 2. Integrative and interactive teaching learning approaches are stressed. 3. High school math shifts from the spiral system, which introduced all math subjects in every level, to the linear, sequential approach. 4. Bilingual is used as medium of instruction. 5. It seeks to cure the inability of students who cannot read with comprehension at grade 3 and worse, at grade 6. 6. Values education is integrated in all subject matters. 7. Emphasis on collaborative and interactive teaching learning process. 8. Emphasis on creative and critical thinking among learners. 9. Emphasis on patriotism. 10. Emphasis on the development of self-reliance. The weakness of BEC. 1. Insufficient textbooks and errors in content. 2. Proposed ratio of students-teacher is not being implemented.
7. What is the recent curriculum program we have now in the Philippine settings? What is this K-12 curriculum program is all about?
K-12 curriculum program. A program that covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education, middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship.
8. What are the strengths and weaknesses also of the K-12 curriculum program?
Strength of K-12 curriculum. 1. Strengthening early childhood education, universal kindergarten. 2. Making the curriculum relevant to learners, contextualization and enhancement by making lessons localized and relevant to Filipinos, including discussions on disaster risk reduction, climate change adaptation, and information and communication technology, ICT. 3. Ensuring integrated and seamless learning, spiral progression, which means that students will be taught from the simplest concepts to more complicated concepts through grade levels. 4. Building proficiency through language, mother tongue-based multilingual education, hence the introduction of 12 mother tongue languages as mediums of instruction from grades 1 to 3 before the introduction of English. 5. Gearing up for the future, senior high school, wherein the 7 learning areas and 3 tracks for students to choose, C2.1.1.3 curriculum, prepare them for senior high school, the 2 years of specialized upper secondary education, and 6. Nurturing the holistically developed Filipino, college and livelihood readiness, 21st century skills, so that every graduate to be equipped with information, media and technology skills, learning and innovation skills, effective communication skills, and life and career skills. 7. To produce globally competitive competent individuals. 8. Graduate of senior high school are eligible for work. 9. Graduates are ready and capable for higher education. Weakness of K-12 curriculum. 1. Congested subjects to be taught by teachers and overwhelming to the part of the learners. 2. Poor content of subject area. 3. Repetition of subject matters in senior high school and general subjects in tertiary. 4. Lack of textbooks and training of teachers. 5. Poor in basic reading, writing and arithmetic due to short period of each subjects.
So there you are, my dear viewers, you just heard some concept about curriculum, the 3 concept that we used, using its strengths and weaknesses. Aside from what have mentioned, could you add some learning about curriculum?
Yes, there are some topics and concepts to consider in curriculum like the following. 1. The conceptual approach of organizing a curriculum. 2. Community school education. 3. Bilingual education and the use of the vernacular as medium of instruction. 4. Individualized education. 5. Non-graded curriculum program. 6. Work value-oriented curriculum. 7. Curriculum structures approaches.
Thank you very much, sir, for all the learnings, but before we end this sort of interview, I would like to share a thought to think it over. I just read from a book saying that effective curriculum means quality thinking. Quality thinking is the process of information considering all issues, all alternatives and all solutions to arrive at a credible and respectable answer.